All right. LDWMAC, this is your boy, the coach. You're live on the Coach Show, the Coach Show Live. Okay, folks, before I start, it's a lot of dumb people that you tried to flip this on me. Like, because I'm talking about it, then y'all tried to flip it around on me like I'm saying something wrong. Okay? First of all, you dudes, y'all stay off my channel. Don't come on here. Don't have a conversation with me because y'all just want to have something to argue about. You just want to argue about something. And, no, it's not time to argue. We're talking about what happened. Okay? Listen, I don't roll with everything that my fighters do. I don't roll with it. And on this one right here, I'm a Rose fan, but I can't really roll with this one. I can't. I don't care how you spin it. I don't care what you try to tell me. I can't roll with this one. I personally don't have a dog in the race. Okay? She didn't insult my coach. I don't have a dog in the race. Okay? I don't. But a lot of people have been asking me, what do I think about this? Coach, what do you think? Coach, are you going to, we really want your thoughts on this. And some people don't want to go back in a live stream to hear it. Here's the thing, man. The way Rose said this, okay? The way she said it, okay, Rose was talking about the plight of her people, which, okay, I get that. But she was trying to make a connection between the plight of her people and the communist background of China. And so when Rose actually stated, she said, you know what, this fight means a lot more to me, okay, than just a belt. I'm fighting for freedom. So now in the back of everybody's mind, people are thinking, wait a minute. So what do you think? Zhang? Zhang, you'd rather be dead than red? See, that comment alone, that was the nail in the coffin for Rose Namajunas. And maybe she meant something else by it, but that's the nail in the coffin. And I can't co-sign it. I can't co-sign it. Now, I'm looking at this from a person that's not attached to any other situation. Because remember, I don't have a dog in the race. But what I do know is when she said that was the nail in the coffin. I mean, for one thing, you have to ask Rose, how do you know that Zhang has those beliefs? Like, how do you know? Because, when you come to America, people in America, man, all people do in America is debate over politics. You find me one American that's 100% on board with everything that goes on politically wise in the country. You're probably not going to find that. Okay, you're probably not going to find an American that's just on board with everything politically. It just don't happen. America, hell, we don't even like the politics over here. How do y'all know that Zhang is down with all that? See, that's the thing. It's a lot of what ifs. It's a lot of what ifs because you don't know. You don't have an idea what Zhang, what she affiliates with, what she thinks. It's just Rose kind of threw that out there. She kind of threw that out there like Rose is making the assumption that, hey, China is this communist country. Okay, and that Zhang is that, and Zhang represents that, so I'm fighting for freedom. Guys, you have to understand how that sounds. You have to understand how it sounds. You don't have to agree. You don't have to, you don't have to do anything, but you have to understand, listen to how that sounds. Does that sound like a personal attack? Or does that sound like just something she just said? To me, it sounds like a personal attack. Sounds like a personal attack. Now, could this be an angle to try to sell the fight, to get up under Zhang's skin? I'm pretty sure it could be because, you know what? Listen, I gave Joanna Bojanglecheck some smoke for putting a corona mask on. Trying to say that, hey, that this was the Chinese flu. Like Joanna got into that. And people gave it to Joanna. I gave it to Bojanglecheck. So, guys, this is no different. I'm sorry. Okay, it is what it is. Okay? Rose said it. And I don't care how y'all think she meant to say it. I don't care how y'all think she meant to say it. That's the way it came out. Okay, it came out as if Zhang is some commie. Literally, that's what I got out of it. That's what a lot of people got out of it. What are you trying to say? She a commie? What are y'all trying to say? She got communist beliefs? We don't know that. You don't know. You don't know what kind of beliefs Zhang got. Zhang might not be down for anything that they talk about politically in the country. We don't know. But see, Rose went and done it, and she went and said it. And this is the problem. This is the problem that people are having. I don't think people even had a problem with Rose talking about the struggles of the Lithuanian people. I don't think people had a problem with that. But see, Rose tried to make a connection between the communist mindset of what China probably used to be to, what the people who oppressed her people had that mindset. And it didn't work. You can't bridge a connection because, one, the Chinese didn't oppress your people. I mean, that's a fact. They didn't oppress Lithuanians, okay? It just is what it is, okay? So Rose saying she fighting for freedom, so what is Zhang? I mean, what does she stand for? Does she stand for what? Does she stand for evil? Does she stand for, what's not good? And then when she started saying, American freedom, I said, man, I shook my head on that one. I said, okay, is everybody in America free? That's my thing, okay? Because when she started saying that and freedom and this, my definition of America, and I'm American, but I definitely don't co-sign a whole lot of stuff that go on in the country. I definitely don't. I don't co-sign a lot of stuff in this country. So I think that it just looks bad. Now, is Rose going to come out and do a retraction? I doubt it. I doubt it because they're trying to sell the fight. Okay, I looked at this as she trying to sell this fight. She trying to sell it. And guess what? She got people talking, don't she? I mean, everybody talking about it. That's what Bojangles did. Bojangles put that Corona mask. Okay, she put that Corona mask in her little promo thing, her little, whatever, what the thing is, the little poster. Because Bojangles wanted to get people talking, and what did we do? We started talking about it. I even did a little meme where Jean Malay was, getting Bojangles' boyfriend. I mean, man, we talked about it. So what are we doing? We're talking about it. Unfortunately, this is just going to be a bad look because now Rose is daily getting hate on social. Well, since she made that comment, they've been tearing Rose Instagram up. I'm talking about these people, they've been going in. And, part of me think Rose don't really give a damn. I don't think she really care. But see, the thing of it is, man, here's the thing. We feel strongly about things. We all do. Okay? When Rose was having the mental health issues, and she still have them now, and when Bojangles was making fun of those mental health issues, everybody was saying Bojangles is this, Bojangles is a B. I mean, and people, was telling Rose, she need to snap out of some of that stuff. And then a lot of people defended Rose and said, hey, you can't tell a person how to snap out of having mental health issues. And you cannot. People defended Rose. I look at it like this, I'm putting myself in the situation if I had a dog in a race. And my thing is, who is Rose to look at somebody and actually judge them? Like, who are you? Who are you? It's almost like saying, okay, it's almost like it's a stereotype. Like legit, it's almost like a stereotype. Like if somebody look at me and say, okay, well, the coach speak a lot of slang. Oh, he must be a thug. I mean, it's the same mindset. It's the same. It's a stereotype. And unfortunately, it just make people think that Rose is playing into a stereotype. And unfortunately, in this day and age with the cancel culture, you can't do it. Now, cancel culture they're not going to get Rose. They're not going to do anything. They can't. They probably won't. They're going to leave Rose hanging with this one. Rose going to get away with this clean, scot-free. But the fans are not. The fans are not. They're not going to forgive so easy. They're going to remember this. They're going to remember this. They're not going to let this go. And unfortunately, either Rose will have to make a retraction or say something, or Rose going to have to eat this one.